Hi, I'm Wang with Constellation Research. I'm here with my good friend Cindy Jutras. She is the founder of Mint Jutras, one of the top analysts in the European manufacturing space. We just finished this Future of Manufacturing Roundtable, and we had some really interesting insights that we've seen as patterns and trends, but additional verification of data points. Let's start by talking about some of those business things that you've seen.
Well, I think the biggest thing that we heard today, and something that I've been observing for the past year or so, is that growth is back. And yet with growth opportunities brings new challenges. And one of those challenges, particularly because the economy, particularly in the United States, has rebounded, unemployment is low, and the workforce that we need today is different than the workforce we may have needed even a couple of years ago. So I think recruiting and maintaining, retaining that kind of talent is a key struggle today.
So growth has actually created the most interesting issue. Lowest unemployment rate in 40 years. We're trying to find talent. Labor rates are going up, just at the same time as technology and automation is increasing.
Yep.
So this is actually creating some significant issues for companies that are actually trying to recruit. We heard some interesting things. People are also trying to move and consolidate plants near talent. Talk a little bit more about that.
Well, I think that's an important factor, and for a company like Plex, obviously they can't necessarily influence, and they don't necessarily want to influence where someone's moving to in the geography. And we've seen a lot of instances over the past few years where companies want to move closer to their customers, and that may limit them in terms of where they may get talent. So I think the real role that a company like Plex can play is more from an indirect standpoint, is to change the talent that's required in the plants, automate more processes, bring data, surface it more so that decisions can be made faster and, quite frankly, better and smarter decisions as well, without the need of that long bred in kind of talent that came in my generation.
So simplify the process, make things easier to use and train, and democratize decision making so people can actually make quicker decisions with the right type of information.
And really surface that data. So much data is out there today that is sitting unused because it's too hard to find. It's too hard to draw connections, and that's where technology, particularly new digital technologies today, can truly help.
Let's talk about another big trend, and one of the things that we heard about was that people have actually used Plex to help them with their mergers and acquisitions. They're doing two-tier, and they're also using it for integration. And so companies see that as an opportunity to jump in and modernize their systems and reduce their dependencies on some legacy technologies. What did you hear today as well?
Well, I think, underlying all of this, we didn't talk specifically about software as a service and cloud, but quite frankly, I think that is truly a great enabler of decision making, an enabler of growth. It's a way to get in fast, in terms of expansion, in terms of M&A, divestitures. What's really important is to get in someplace, and if you're going to fail, fail fast. Fail or succeed fast, but speed is important today, and I think these technologies help accelerate that pace. So in some ways, the technology is helping create the problem and also helping to solve it.
Wow. So some very interesting insights here at the Future of Manufacturing Roundtable. We're live here at Plex Tower here in Troy, Michigan. Thanks a lot, Cindy.